Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Tuesday, April 22nd. Down day on Wall Street today. Big reason was price of oil pushing $120 a barrel. As insane as that sounds, never been so much oil inventory flushing around the U.S. and gasoline inventory as well. But the new game, or the game that's been kicked into a higher level over the last few months, is just play the oil itself. Who cares? Who gives a rat's ass about anything else, and just drive it higher? Here we have the Dow 15-minute chart. We're falling out of our bearish rising wedge. We're now stuck in a bullish falling wedge. Support now is 12,575 to 600, and breakout would be 12,800. We started a nice bounce going into the close that could continue into the morning. Stochastic still has upside. We had a positive ADX cross on the 15-minute chart, and we had a big rally last Wednesday, and tomorrow morning actually the oil inventory data comes out. So don't be surprised that the reason they ran oil up today was to sell it, because they know what the inventory report's going to be tomorrow. Dow daily chart shows similar. We're backing off our breakout of last week. 12,600 still remains support on this. SMH, we had a pretty steep pullback on the SMH today, mostly because of Texas Instruments guidance. There was nothing new there, but we had a pretty large run up in the SMH last week, so it was the perfect excuse for them to actually take it down again. We had a nice winner today. Here we have BCON, big winner for us today. Sent out a trading alert to jump on this one. We've been watching this one since Sunday. 110 break was the ad. We got as high as 123 on this intraday. Just a nice breakout for us on volume. Any pullbacks now to the 110 area would be considered scalp opportunities on this one. Nice spike in RSI. Stochastics bounced off 50 like we liked, and we flipped into a pretty positive ADX here. And check out the on-balance volume as well. So this one looks really, really nice. Alt energy stocks are just heating up, and there is no reason why this one can't make a nice run. Next target on this one is 130 plus. SIRI, Sirius, another winner for us today. We hit first target on this one. 20-day exponential was first target. Second target now is the 50-day moving average. That's at 282. Perhaps the FCC is going to approve the merger this week. Geez, it's taken long enough. Thing to note on Sirius's chart, whenever we see a bounce like this, there's almost always, 99% of the time, follow through on the next couple of days. This is a stock that doesn't just run big for one day. As you can notice here, we went from 260 to 320 plus. Over here, we went from 250 to 310. So how about from here we go from 240 to $3? Sounds good to me. RSI, nice bounce off 30. We're going to have a positive MACD crossover tomorrow. We had a positive ADX. Stochastics, we've now come up over 20, which is another bullish indicator, and things are looking really good on the Sirius chart right now. MNKD tanked last week on news that Pfizer pulled its drug, and volume has been starting to die off. The stock closed up today despite the big down day, which is a positive. And these guys have $260 million net cash and a market cap of $200 million. So we've got a cash cushion on this one, and a chart that looks ready to go on a nice bounce near term. A bounce to 250 should be pretty easy on this one. RSI is deeply oversold, as are stochastics, on balance volume. So this one, just based on the action yesterday and today, looks poised for a very nice move near term for us. Last stock I'm going to mention tonight is NVAX, Novax. These guys, their CEO actually is giving a presentation to the World Vaccine Conference tomorrow morning, and it must be a pretty big deal if the CEO is actually giving the presentation. And these are guys that like to release news at conferences like this, so odds are pretty good we're going to get a PR tomorrow on this one, and if we do, we could see a nice spike on it to the 260 plus area. So keep an eye on NVAX tomorrow morning for a news pop. And that's actually it for the video tonight. Um, Market, we should see a bounce back tomorrow morning. Hopefully, the oil inventory report will come in with an increase, and then that'll give us an excuse to have the market pop for us. That's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.